So hello everyone, my name is Mariia and I'm a social scientist student on my second year, and basically today we prepared the lazy dumplings. In Ukraine we call it karpesian gambovci, and it's kind of like Ukrainian variant of lazy dumplings. So yeah. Enjoy, try to cook that, and I think I didn't know any person yet who was not successful in making such a recipe, so yeah, I think we can figure it out. If you know them, there is something like this in other traditions, like in other countries' cuisine, but this is like mostly like Ukrainian variant.
Okay, well, what's the difference with from like how does Ukrainian differs from other?
So basically, in the lazy dumplings, we're not adding anything as in other cuisines, but Ukrainian specifically, we can add some berries or like, for example, peaches, strawberries, cherries inside of the cheese.
And today we have
inside
cherries.
Of the bowl. Yeah, today we have a cherries actually.
Yeah, and if you want to take a look at the recipe, you can go to our social media and then take a look how Mariia did the dumplings, the lazy dumplings. Yeah. So we can maybe try and then we can discuss. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
basically I can choose this plate. You can also grab the fork. Also, guys, if there is somebody who prefers to eat with these things, you can also like put them like this. So basically, they're dumplings. It's really easy like to eat them either with the fork or with the spoon.
Okay, so, thank you. But how often are you making the dumplings?
Basically, if it's like we're going, for example, somewhere in my family houses, we really like to make it with the whole family. And in case that it's mostly like made from the cheese, so it's kind of like the breakfast for Ukrainians.
Yeah. I like how it's not sweet.
Yeah.
And also, the cranberries are amazing.
Yeah. Here is something from Estonian traditions too, because it's the cranberry jam actually from Estonia. Yeah, we don't have actually such a cranberry jam in our country.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it more here.
But how is it like usually in Ukraine, for example? What are the usual jams then?
The jams are mostly consist of, for example, strawberries or the peaches, or for example, even it can be like the raspberry, mostly like the blueberry, depends.